So you guys are not gonna say.
So here about
we're gonna go through the card. You're not gonna say anything. If you want to, you can. But me and Stan are gonna say who we got.
So the prelims, we're just gonna
Let me get a fresh one. Go ahead.
You do that. So here, we'll go through some fights, Tatiana. You pick one. Pick one fight out of these 11 that you want to pick.
11.
Oh, we'll go quick.
All right, just go.
Oh no, we'll just do the main card. Jordan Espinosa versus Mark De La Rosa.
Mark De La Rosa, I got
Jordan Espinosa.
Good.
Andre Fili versus Charles Jourdain.
I gotta go with Andre Fili. He beat me somehow, miraculously. So I want him to do good so I look better.
I pick Philly. That's who I pick.
I'm gonna post that and I'm gonna tag Charles Jourdain. Merab Davish.
Where did you find this at?
What, this card?
Yeah.
UFC.com.
Tatiana, that wasn't a real question, was it?
Yeah, it was.
Well, she might be trying to look it up. Merab Davishvili versus Ray Borg.
Oh, I think.
Wait, what?
His name is like that. Merab Davish.
Fighting again?
Yeah, Ray Borg's fighting again. Yeah.
Dang.
He's got a tough out, and you'll appreciate this, Tatiana. So either Ray Borg or Merab are the all-time leader in takedowns at bantamweight. Which one do you think it is?
Merab.
Yep.
Was that your question?
What?
That was the word.
Really?
No, I was segueing to you are currently in a chat room with the all-time leader at takedowns in the UFC featherweight division. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How many?
Oh, a whole boatload.
Wait, you're not going to do the undercard?
I mean, we can. I didn't want to keep you. I thought you had to go get swole. We'll run through them quick. Anthony Ivy versus Christina Aguilera.
Christina Aguilera, obviously.
No, it's Christian Aguilera, but it was close.
I'm still going with it. I'm still going with Aguilera.
They both have the black silhouette, so I can't really see which one's which.
I'm picturing Aguilera with blonde hair.
All right. Jordan Griffin, Derek Minner.
I'm going Jordan Griffin.
So here's what happens, Tatiana, when we go with undercards like this and Dennis doesn't know the people. He either picks on whichever name sounds cooler to him, or he'll look at the picture and be like, that guy. Why? He's got a better tan, better chest.
I'm a big chest guy.
Tyson Nam versus Zaruk Adeshev.
Tyson Nam.
I will Tyson Nam as well.
Thank you.
Julia Avila versus Gina Mazzani.
Oh, man.
I don't know who the other girl is.
I'm going to go with whoever Tatiana picks.
I don't know who those girls are.
Say the names again, Stan.
I know who Gina is.
Julia Avila versus Gina Mazzani.
I'm going with Gina.
I don't know who Julia is.
I know a lot of sweet Julias.
So
my sister's name's Julia.
So I'm a little bit of a misogynist.
Did she ever beat you in a fight?
Huh?
Did she ever beat you in a fight?
No.
That's why I'm not picking her.
So what I usually pick on women's fights, and I'm a little bit of a misogynist, I'll pick which one I think is more attractive. And I think both of these ladies are attractive.
Oh, wow.
So Julia Avila versus Gina Mazzani. I will go with Gina Mazzani because she was just on Ashley Evan Smith's podcast.
Oh.
And you know she is dating Tim Elliott.
Yes, I knew that.
Yes, so I'll go with her.
Julia Avila? Oh. Have you had that girl on your podcast?
No. That's another thing, too. We usually pick based on if you've been on the podcast. We're going with you. Nobody we've named so far has been on the podcast.
That girl, I think she's going to win that fight.
Who, Julia Avila?
Yeah.
Why, she's a beast?
She hits hard.
Okay. She looks so innocent.
Yeah, she looks innocent. Watch her last fight.
Right.
I'm going Julia Avila.
Charles Rosa versus Kevin Aguilar.
We gotta go Rosa. He's been on the show. I think he's probably his last showing, not his best showing. You're only as good as your last fight. So I think he's gonna be like, "Hey, that didn't happen." Yeah.
And that was a weird performance. Like, he couldn't stop the takedown. He was almost like getting taken down and immediately twisted. Like, I think Bryce Mitchell showed that he's a problem.
Yeah.
In that fight.
Insane.
Yeah.
All right, so now we'll jump back to Merab versus Ray Borg.
I got Merab. I just gotta go with my guy. He's like, I know he's not Russian, but he's like from over there.
What is Merab?
From Georgia.
You're going Ray. Oh, I thought you said Borgia, like Ray Borg. No,
he's from Georgia.
Yes.
So like and I've sparred with a guy. He's just like. I melted the man, and like this guy's like a hard skull, and the man's not gonna quit. Remember the one fight he was winning, and then he like went out on the buzzer, and they gave
Ricky Simon,
in
Atlantic City, that he got guillotined,
but he didn't tap.
No, and it was at the end of 3 rounds too.
Yes. The dude's just not a quitter. He's a fucking bulletproof machine.
Isn't that his nickname, the Machine?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, you see what I did there?
Yes. And Menace knows them all well. That whole little Serra-Longo group, they went out there for Aljamain's fight. Aljamain won, spectacular fashion. And then they all stayed out there for another week because now Merab just took this fight with Ray Borg.
Did he take out on short notice or this has been scheduled?
1 week.
Wow.
Yeah. Like we were.
I think if Ray Borg can stay on his feet, it would be an interesting fight. But I think
I agree.
Merab is just like he just keeps taking people down, even though they get back up and taking them down.
We've almost had Ray Borg on the show. We played a little phone tag, and then Merab as well is long overdue for his appearance on Menace and the Man.
Oh, right.
Especially because he's so close to you guys.
Well, Merab is, once COVID ends, we'll have him in studio type banger.
Yes.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
We had, I think that was our last episode in studio, or one of them, we had Sermonara and Blonde Fighter.
Yep.
Toward the end of right when COVID was kicking off. So, the co-main event, Carl Robertson versus Marvin Vettori.
Oh, I'm going with the Italian.
Yeah.
The Italian.
I'm going to go Vettori as well on that one.
Because he's done a little work. Oh, no, he's done a little work with PJ Nestler.
Oh, Vettori.
Yes.
Yes, Vittori's also almost been on the show. He's managed by Ali.
And he's at King's MMA. We can get him on.
Yeah. Well, we've been in talks before to get him on, but scheduling is always the issue. Jessica I, Cynthia Calvillo. Tatiana, who you got?
Nice try. Oh, I know them both, so I can't.
It's a tough one.
Which one? All right. Which one stylistically is an easier fight for you?
They're like the same, I think.
I think, they are
one,
very
except
similar.
for one's a little bit.
I think Kavia. I think Cynthia probably has a little sharper strikes. I also think Jessica I is stronger.
This is actually a tough fight to pick.
Yeah.
Like, it is pretty tough.
Yeah.
I feel like Cynthia can take her down. I just don't. It just depends on how well Jessica I could get up, but I don't know. It depends. It really depends.
Like Jessica I does have like a sick record at 125. I don't know off the top of my head the Valentina loss. I think she's like 12-2 or something like that at 125. And then all her losses, most of her losses other than the Valentina one, and her one loss early in her career came at 135. So like 125, she's solid. And what's her name? Cynthia only has one loss.
Yeah, I just think Jessica's the stronger athlete. I don't think either of the women are knocking each other out. I don't think one's gonna hit and the other one's gonna drop like a sack of potatoes. I don't think that's happening.
I think it'll just be like, I don't know.
Because Jessica I has a tough chin on her too, so she could be taking shots and keep the pressure and throw back.
Yeah,
and win that way.
She showed that against her with her last fight against that one girl that hits pretty hard. I forgot her name. The Brazilian girl. The Brazilian girl she fought last, I think.
Right.
Viviana Araujo.
Yes, her.
Vivian Araujo.
Yes. I was very impressed with I in that last fight.
I think the only way Cynthia wins is if she like outpoint fights her, which Jessica I beat Blonde Fighter, who outpointed her but just grinded her.
Close fight though.
Enough for the win.
Yeah, very close fight.
Very close fight.
Yeah, I thought
but she just kept pressure. Even I think Blonde Fighter is one of the best point fighters in the weight class.
For sure.
You know? And she still won. I mean, it was a very, very, very close fight. But I don't think Cynthia is a better point fighter than Blonde Fighter.
No.
So Cynthia would have to do something similar that the Feely did to me. Is like I was over aggressive and just level change, quick takedowns.
And the other thing we kind of, I think for now, fight picks we got to take into account is training camps. Like Jessica I, Vegas, training in her garage, a little bit at Extreme Couture. I don't know, because the gyms are closed in California, right?
Yeah, but I think she was like sparring with girls at AKA and stuff.
All right. Who? Cynthia?
Yeah.
So she might have changed camps? I don't know. I remember she was part...
She hasn't been part of... She left them a while ago.
Yeah.
Alpha Male.
Yeah, she left Alpha Male. I know she was training with Buckholes, and now maybe she's just moving around. I don't know what she's doing.
Yeah, I think she's probably just like going around like to find sparring partners and stuff.
Yeah, so that could be make me lean towards Jessica I. I think Jessica I is a little more dialed in her training.
Because the only thing that when you're doing your own thing and you're a nomad, unless you're a beast on yourself, whatever. But if you're a beast on yourself, maybe you're overtraining. But if you're going around, no one's holding you accountable for things where you might be undertraining. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you're your own coach on everything you do and no one's watching you, you can easily overtrain if you're an animal, if you do too much. But also if no one's watching you, like, hey man, where were you first? No one's holding you accountable. You could also undertrain too. You know, it's hard to be that medium where someone watches you all the time, like, yo man, back off. You're doing too much. Or hey man, you're not doing enough.
Yeah.
You know?
That's my coach. He's like, you need to leave.
Why? Why? Because you're doing too much?
Yeah, he gets upset. He's like, you trained like 8 hours today. Because I'll be like, hitting mids at the end of the day. And he'll be like, you trained like 8 hours today. He's like, because I'll be like, one more round. And he'll be like, no, you trained like 8 hours today. He'll get all upset. He's like, "You need to relax." I can't help